Alright guys, the first one that we're going to do is this more geometric pattern right here. I'm going to use a marker that's a little bit more of a fine tip on the front of it, but it's not like too crazy or anything. You can also use a pencil or just a regular pen. This one I had done with a pen. This one over here I just did real fast with a pencil. So it will work and you can make it a little bit better as you go on, but I mean it just kind of depends on what you want. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves like basic shapes to work with. So you want to figure out like where kind of the center-ish area of your piece is. When I did this one, I went and like measured everything out. You don't need to do that. Honestly, it's like, I mean, it helps you a little bit, but it's not something that's necessary. So we'll just go from one corner up to the next. And see, it's like a little bit of a curved line. I promise at the end of it, it's not going to matter. And then I'll go back down, and then I'll do the exact same thing over here, and then another one over here. And then I want to cut this guy in half, and then I want to cut this guy in half, and then I'm also going to cut this like vertical part in half too. Ooh, that was a rough line. It's okay. It won't matter in the end. Okay, so from here, what I want to do is I'm going to start going, I don't know if you guys can really see where some of those lines started. I'll start going from like one corner, and then I'll go in just like a little tiny smidge and end that line. So to just show you what I mean by that, I'll kind of start in this corner over here, and then I'll stop. And then I'll go from the corner I just created and a little bit up into that line, and then I'll stop. And then I'll do the same thing. So this corner, a little bit up into that line, and then I'll stop. And then I'm just gonna keep rotating and keep repeating that. So I'm gonna keep making those smaller triangles. So from the corner, a little bit up into that line. From the corner, a little bit up into that line. Ooh, that was really skinny. That's not gonna look cute. From the corner, a little bit up into the line. From the corner into the line. And I'll just keep repeating it. Oh God, that one didn't look good either. And then eventually you'll get comfortable enough where you can just kind of like do it on your own. Okay, so that one doesn't look very cute. That's okay. All right, our next one, I'm gonna go from this corner up here, just pull it down a little bit, this corner over here, and then this guy up over here. And then I'm just gonna keep on repeating that as I go. And keep in mind that I'm just kind of trying to move fast for you guys, so I'm not like going as slow as possible. Okay, so now I'll start from this corner and go straight out. And then I'll go from this corner, down and over, and then this corner over and up. And then I'm just going to keep repeating that. Yay! So I kind of like that fan thing that's coming on. To create that fan, you've got like, see this like middle line that we initially drew? Okay, you just have to start from that corner and have that be your like first line where you go from the corner and go out. And that'll start to create that thing that kind of looks like it's like fanning out. So I've got like that bigger little triangle right here. So I'll start from this corner. No, I won't. I'll start from this corner and go up. And this one will connect down. This one will go over. But see, if you kind of connect like those bigger chunks over there, that's going to start to give you that like fan kind of appearance. All right, and then I'm just going to keep on trucking. I have yet to figure out how to speed everything along. If one of you is like a YouTube guru and you know how to do all these things, let me know. You can teach me how to do all the editing of the videos, because this has not gone well for me. That's starting to look kind of cool. I like it. All right, so then, I think I'm gonna mimic the shape that I have over here. So see how I started like right down here and went up into that corner? I'm gonna do that same thing. So I'm gonna start down here and go up into that tall skinny corner. And then I'll just keep on kind of mimicking what I've got going on over there. So I want to do this big shape on the other side of that line. And that was a not cute line. Neither was that one. Okay, and then I want to look over here at what I did on this guy. It actually already looks like I kind of screwed it up and flipped it. Because see how these like two little triangle thingies, like the paradox like actual area where it goes down, I have those on kind of the outside of the lines, and now on this one I've kind of got them on the inside of the line. So I think I kind of flipped it a little bit, but that's totally fine because, hey, whatever, it's just a doodle, right? Doodles are not supposed to be perfect. Actually, art's not supposed to be perfect in general. So if you expect your art to be perfect, then you're going to be a sad puppy. Oh, I forgot where I was going. That's not looking cute, but oh well. I mean, it looks cool. I kind of wish that like this side was mirrored with this side, but I'm just kind of fiddling around trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing. So then I'll go ahead and go with this guy. If you wanted to, you could cut this in half and kind of like do your own little thing with that. Or you could just do like the regular center paradox, which is kind of like how it'll start to look right here. You don't have to, obviously, but you could. Whatever floats your boat. I think I'm going to start from here. Oh, God. Man, that little squiggly right there doesn't look good. But there you go. That's your not super duper awesome little paradox there. Obviously, this guy is like very different compared to this one because I started in different areas. So if you guys want me to like kind of like, I don't know, add another little video that kind of tells you exactly how to get like these little kind of swirly guys going on as opposed to the fans, you can do that. Or you can just kind of like fiddle around with it on your own. If you just kind of go in and like give yourself like 3 different triangles to work in. So just like, that's not 3. You could do something like that. I know that's way more than 3. That's 6. But you could do something like this and just kind of like play around with like maybe starting those lines going in from here on the top ones and see what that does. And then maybe on like this little area right here, you could have your line starting from the corners and going in towards this one. So they could start from over here and meet kind of a little bit closer up. Maybe this one, you want it to be completely and totally different. So you like start with one line coming in from over here and go up this way, and then this line over here, maybe you want it to like, I don't know, come up over here. We just kind of already did that. Maybe over there. But whatever floats your boat. You can just kind of like test it out and play around with it and see what works. Obviously, this one is a little bit cleaner because I took the time to really use a ruler, but this did take me like, I don't know, probably 30-40 minutes. So not that long in the end, but it was kind of tedious. If you want something that looks like that, go for it. Or you can just kind of like play around with it. It doesn't take very long, obviously, so you can just kind of like fiddle with it and see how it goes. You can always add color, you can add shading, all that good stuff. Okay. Moving on to the next one.